Aloha Tiare, this is Justin. I am so sorry, but I have moved on to the online course development project, and I am just not able to get away from the office. I'm under a bit of a deadline for developing some content, but I believe the questions you're asking are pretty simple. So I created this little movie. Hopefully it's helpful. If you do have any questions or follow-up on the system or would like to enhance it in any way, Nate or any of the other ITRTs are at least as well versed in Google Forms creation and data management as I am, and they would certainly be more than willing to jump in and give you a hand. But anyway, so let's just take a look at my screen here. I've logged into Google Docs, my personal account. I've gone to one of my collections here, HAP Docs, and here's a form I used, which one here, the Spring 2012 HAP Field Trip Application. This is just a form I created for students to fill out if they were interested in attending a field trip. So I'm going to click on that. Let's say this represents your database form that you've been using to collect the sign-in information. So I'm going to click on that. When you do, you'll get to the back end. These are the back end answers on the spreadsheet. Remember, at any time I can go up to the top where it says form, and this also indicates, I believe, the number of responses. Click form, and I can go to live form. And that shows me what the form looks like. So this is what you email out to the kids, or what they should be seeing on the screen when they stop into the SSC, would be the nice pretty form with the fields, drop-down menus, whatever. So I'm going to use this as an example. So I'm going to close and go back to the spreadsheet. If I want to simultaneously create a new duplicate form and archive all the data from, let's say this is your Q3 data was represented on this spreadsheet. All I need to do is go up here to File, and I'm going to come down here to Make a Copy and click on that. And then it's going to give me a dialog box and say Copy Document, enter a new document name. So I'm going to give it a new name. I'm going to say HAP Field Trip Form 2. All right? And you can copy the collaborators. I don't think that's necessary, but anyway, you can if you wish. I'm going to click OK. It'll take a minute. What it's doing is it's going to actually duplicate the spreadsheet and the form. Since this spreadsheet here was generated when you made the form, it's going to make a whole new form. Okay, so we're almost done. And the nice thing is this is your Q3 data. Your Q3 data isn't going to go anywhere. It's going to be right here for you at any time. So now notice, if I go up to the top here, I see HAP Field Trip Form 2. Okay, it's created the new form, but notice all the data from my previous form is still here. If I come down to the data and simply highlight these boxes and then scroll down, and you'll probably have to scroll down farther until you get to the end of all of your data. It just takes a minute though, and then go up to Edit and say Delete Values. That will get rid, oops, sorry, I need to go up to the top here. Go all the way over, scroll down, there we go, Edit, and Delete Values. And that will get rid of all of the data. So now when you come over here and you have your scroll bar to the top, you should see nothing populating the spreadsheet. However, if I go up here to Form, go to Live Form, I still see the name of the previous form, Spring 2012 HAP Field Trip Application. I just need to change that to make it match my form. So what did I name this one? I want this one HAP Field Trip Form 2. So I go up to Form, Edit Form, and instead of Spring 2012, I'm just going to go HAP Field Trip Form 2 and save. Right? And so now if I go to Form, View the live form, it should reflect the new name, HAP Field Trip Form 2. Now, I don't think you're going to need to change the title. You might want to put Q4. I'm not sure how you had it organized, but that will change the form. But now, if you notice, I have no data in here. But if I go up here to the form that I copied this from, this is all the data from Q3, and it still exists. Okay, so you don't really have to do anything. It's going to be there for you. So if I close these out, I'm going to shut that one down, go back to my Google Docs. This was the collection I was using, HAP Docs. Since I made the copy, I have not organized it yet, so I need to go up here to Owned by Me, And at the very, very top, this is the new one I just created because I just made it, but I haven't yet put it in a collection. So I'm going to say, I just made this one. I'm going to click the checkbox, go up to the folders, and I'm going to go down and put it into the HAP docs with the other one. Apply changes. And then it says, okay, good, it's been moved. And then I come down here to HAP docs under my collection. And there it is, HAP Field Trip Form 2. And then there's Spring 2012 HAP Field Trip Application. So this is the one I used to make this as the copy. So again, if I click on, let's say this represents your quarter 3, the one that you just got done using. If I click on it, here's all the data. All the data is there. Okay, it hasn't gone anywhere. So you can access it at any time. But again, here is the new form, which is a total and complete identical duplicate of this one. I click on it. And notice there's no data. And now as the students start collecting the data, it'll populate this spreadsheet, and you can call it SSC quarter 4 or whatever you want to do. Okay. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. And if you do have any other questions, again, I don't at all mean to seem like I'm giving you guys the brush off, but I really am extremely busy right now, and I have some crunch time stuff to get done before spring break. And but I hope this helps. Please contact any one of the ITRTs if you have some follow-ups. And great luck. I hope that you're able to make some good progress on your data management and on those wonderful initiatives that you've undertaken in the SSC. Okay, thanks a lot.